player, man. You always.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Raptors, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Ingram deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now here's LaVine. Ellis the pass to DeRozan. Sabonis a screen on Ingram. And DeRozan. Here we go. That one falls.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan with a screen for Sabonis. LaVine wide open. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
And it's Ingram missing. The Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And LaVine, here we go. DeRozan. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
The 3 from Barnes. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Ellis throwing inside, and it's Ellis finishing it off.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Levine. Murray outside. Ellis in the post. He's covered by Ingram. Ellis kicks to Murray. Another three for Sacramento.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
The three from MP. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside for Murray. No good on the triple.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP finds Pirtle. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Free throw line jump shot. Levine can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And the shot goes in. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Levine kicks to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. The three. Murray, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Raptors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Sabonis. Inside. Ellis dishes to Levine. To the middle. Ellis against MP. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Levine up top, covered by MP. Levine kicks to Murray. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. And the three off target. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Barnes screen on Ellis. MP, that's for 2. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Ellis. Here's DeRozan. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys. Monks checked in for Ellis. And Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in. Now, here's Barrett. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. The kick out to Barnes. Here's MP. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Now Monk. Now DeRozan. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Onside Barrett. And here's MP for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. MP's got 9 points.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Here's Monk. Kick out to Levine. Carries it from 3-point range. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Now here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
MP outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Kings leading. Bean passes to Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Now DeRozan, covered by MP. He was all alone on that one. That's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
MP.
Pirtle with a screen on Fultz. A pass to Pirtle. There's the steal. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fultz. Back to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Kings making a change here. Isles checked in. Dix checked in for Toronto. Now here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. Isles passes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And a missed layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. He said the foot is really sore right now and that he really can't put any weight on it. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them. on the interior.
Ellis is checked in for Lyles. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Barnes after the Kings pick up 2. Raptors need to get a shot off. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
And a chance to look at some numbers for Malik Monk. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity. And that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 6. Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. Buries the long-range jumper. Ellis has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And Sacramento has possession. Ellis outside. On the wing to Rosen. He's covered by Ingram. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. Serrano's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. MP, no good. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Levine's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Dick. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Ingram outside. Pass to MP.
5 video games to his confiscation box.
Barnes against Murray. 6 to shoot. From about 16. MP, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. Plays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got 8 points.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
And stolen by Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That gives them the lead. 12 points for DeMar DeRozan. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Back to MP. And the Raptors miss again. And here's DeRozan for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 5. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining. Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the... And that concludes...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Ingram outside. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 8. Kings leading now by 5. Outside DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. From deep, Ellis. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
To the inside. And MP throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Team.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
MP going right to the rim.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
To the paint. Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
And, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from MP. For Sacramento, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Payne passes to DeRozan for 3. Murray, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes outside. On the wing, MP. Another miss by MP.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Murray.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Ingram outside.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Ellis finds Murray. Now DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Outside, Levine. DeRozan a screen. The open shot, Levine. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Levine for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 4. MP outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Ellis with it. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after MP, that's for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The 3. And Keegan Murray with the 3. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Sacramento. Murray against Barnes. Pass to Ingram with the shot. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Dick. And finished off by DeRozan.
And DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction.
Back to MP. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after MP, no good. Kings leading now by 5. Down low. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Levine. 10 points for Sabonis.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
MP, good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Ellis against MP. DeRozan for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Monk's checked in for.
Oh, God, Sacramento's getting us.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3. MP kicks to Pirtle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. Shoots over Dick. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there it is for him. DeRozan's got 29 in the game.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
MP with a screen on Levine. Dick can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 7. Monk outside. Pass to Murray. Ingram with the steal. From 18 feet away. Up again. Oh, the putback.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Sacramento's got
I hit the wrong button.
Start from downtown here in the 4th quarter, and so they choose
I hit the tap by
to
mistake.
foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some
I didn't even hit the tap. I meant to hit the replay
And the
button.
Kings making a change here. Sabonis is checked in.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
I didn't even
and you
hit
look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Now Levine. Monk outside. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Monk's got 9 points here in the second half. Barnes dishes to MP. Ingram against DeRozan. And DeRozan sends it back.
DeRozan with the D. Go ahead and show off that length, DeMar.
He pushed
and the
him.
layup's good off the glass.
Oh my God, he just pushed him. Where's the foul? That was a push. That could be an offensive foul right there.
And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Well, all
8
night
points
he has
game.
made an impact at the
Because he
offensive end.
pushed.
Now he's trying to shut the door.
That basket should not count because he pushed him.
And the Raptors hit it
There's my
in from
three.
deep.
Boy,
And we got
as we
maxed out
reach the
three.
latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
I could call that, man. He pushed him out of the way.
Here's DeRozan.
I think we're gonna do that.
And Pirtle
Yeah,
sends it
that's
back.
a no-no.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much
Now we're
size,
waking
too
up.
much length.
Gonna do a
MP
self-alley
showing
if I had
you early he can
defensive player
handle
right
the
behind me.
pressure, folks.
Monk kicks to Levine. Here's DeRozan. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP with a screen on Murray. Here's Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
Cut the lead down to 1 point.
Calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Timeout, Kings. Ellis, he's checked in for Monk. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David.
Clearly a foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight
Barnes
simply from being willing to run the floor.
The three from Barnes. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
And here's
Gotcha.
MP
There's
for
my
3.
green.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th assist on the night. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. DeRozan on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
MP powers through the contact.
Down by 2.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Outside DeRozan.
One shoot.
Count it. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy is so good at keeping his focus on the rim. DeMar DeRozan likes going right at the defense.
Hurdle finds Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kicks it out to MP. Off target from 3-point range. Kings leading now by 4.
2 timeouts remaining.
Bean passes to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a
tough guy. 6-point game now?
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yep.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And here's MP for 3. And
why am I missing 3?
And Zoelos will bring it up for Sacramento. Outside, Levine.
Next no was 8 points.
Here's DeRozan.
Oh.
That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Sabonis sets the big for Levine. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, we gotta go.
First good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock.
There's the 3.
Quick score, quick foul.
We got foul.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He got missed this one.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
4 points.
And so both
5
free
points.
throws are
Now we
good.
got to call timeout.
It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial
Now
part of
we
those
gotta
free throws
make
is that
more
it now makes
threes.
it a 2-possession game.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 5.
5-point game.
Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to
You
work
wanna call
quickly.
me up.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Just a
spin it and go in. Yeah, I got it.
From long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure
They
they would
missed
have
him.
liked to foul someone different.
Got 1 timeout
First
remaining.
free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
3-point game.
And so he drops them
4-point
both.
game.
It's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the
I gotta make
Raptors
another
call
3
time
ball.
here.
8 seconds
8
left.
seconds left in the 4th quarter.
I
What
got
do
to
you
stay
think we're
right
going to
here.
see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
5-point game. I screwed that one up.
Second one is good.
Yeah,
They're
that's
both at
it.
the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. So the
screwed that
Kings win
game
it.
up.
It was up for grabs right until the final
Once
seconds.
we had this game, but I screwed up the game. I did alright though. I did not get my green as grass. I need to do a trade or something.
We all have our bad days.
Like that. So I get skill points. Oh, yeah, American Express. I get hotels.com. Double up the more VC. We're 4 and 5.
Yep.
Well, the key game though. We gotta get
What
one.
up there tonight?
Oh, I want to show you my dump packages. I made my own dump package, the King. These dump packages I got. Got Kobe, Vince Carter, Drexler, Edwards, Irva, Fox, Paul George, James. I might have to get Westbrook. Oh, I have enough of fast out. Animation. Oh, contact on. Get that up. Adam too. Wrinkles at 75. Yeah. I can take mine. All that is Sterling Brown. Oh, puppy midnight. Let's go search up a. What's my height? 6'6". Yeah, like a 6'6". What's the base?
It also can help the door open if you don't have a door. What? What do you mean?
About to tear the roof off.
Showtime, MP. True balls.
Alright, let's go work. Oh, what the frick is going? I gotta put my clothes shop, my driveway up. Let's see if they work. Oh yeah, it works.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Outside Harden.
So KD went to the Rocket.
Pass to Zubats. Clock at 6. For 3, Powell. Rebound Toronto. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. Dick, the pass to MP. Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Leonard. Here's Barnes. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Powell outside. Pass to Dunn. Here's Zubac. Now Powell. Outside Harden. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Here's Ingram. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Toronto shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Barnes passes to MP. MP, a screen on Powell. Back to MP. Outside Ingram. And rejected.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Dick with a miss. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And then Harden with the jam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
I guess
just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Leonard passes to Harden. And here's Leonard. Pirtle grabs a miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. On the wing, Grady Dick. The 3 ball. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Back to Harden. Here's the teardrop. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Leonard passes to Harden. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Toronto, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Pirtle with a screen on Harden. Down low. Zubac with the steal.
Why he went that way?
And they're on the run. Leonard can't get it to go.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The 3 from Barnes. Here's Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Pirtle's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times.
Impressive!
Wow! It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Knocked loose.
Bro.
And stolen by Leonard. Harden drives in. Toronto grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP right side. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn left side. Over MP. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Yeah.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's got 9 points.
Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Harden against MP. Good. Give him 8.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Harden against MP. Lets it go from the wing. Again, MP missing.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Drops in the 3.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Barrett's checked in for Dick. Pass to MP. And here's Barnes. Screen by MP. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by MP.
So important to just have Scotty take these shots. It's not even about making them, to continue to build out his game.
It's Powell on the wing. Leonard outside. Bogdanovich from long range. The shot no good. Raptors lead by 3. On the wing, MP. Defended by Harden. MP shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Barnes bounces high off the rim and drops. Barnes has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Scotty has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
Powell outside. Inside. Zubac's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Floats one. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do. Get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Powell. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's MP. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. MP's got 11 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Leonard outside. Powell outside. Five to shoot. There's the 3. Rebound Toronto. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Knocks it down from distance.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Powell. Leonard with the ball. Simmons with a screen on Barnes. Here's Leonard. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pirtle finds MP. Back to Pirtle. MP with it. Outside for Ingram. 4-3. And the Raptors another 3.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 43% to get this one underway. Bogdanovich with it. No points so far. Harden with a screen on Barnes. Leonard for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
There's the drive.
There
and MP throws it down.
The video's over.
Aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling.
Special thought. Video's over.